Hi guys, hope you're doing amazing. So you might have already seen the title. So this is going to be a full face of L'Oreal makeup. So I have been doing these videos because I really want to reshuffle my stash, look at the products I already have, and do this video looks for you. In case you guys are interested in picking something from the brand, or if you want to keep these videos for reference, for future reference, whenever things go back to normal and you want to buy products, you can come back to these videos and look at the products that worked for me and that didn't work for me. So I'm going to do a full face of L'Oreal makeup today. So I have already cleaned my face, like my face is well moisturized and clean. So I'm just quickly jumping right into the primer. Primer, I have L'Oreal's Base Magique. So Beige Magique is a quite famous smoothing primer from L'Oreal. So if you have open pores or large pores here and textured skin and you want it to look smooth, then you should have a primer like this one. This is obviously a silicone based primer. So this is my second time filming this video. The first time I filmed it, there was no audio. So I'm filming it again. It's such a pain, but it happens. So I'm going to apply. I have taken a bit too much, I believe. I'm going to apply it wherever I have lines, like I have smile lines, or if I have acne or textured skin, I'm going to apply it. So primer is really good to increase the staying power of your makeup. I'm just jumping right into my foundation. I have L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 108 and 110. So why I have two shades here is because 108 is like half a shade lighter for my complexion and 110 is obviously very dark, as you can see. So I mix these two and then they work really well. This range has 9 shades from 101 to 110, but in India they have not launched 109, which makes the shade range limited to 9 shades. I wish they had launched 109 because that shade would have been a really good match because I'm between shades. These foundations are pro matte foundations, so they are very matte and can be very drying if you have not moisturized your skin well. This formula is ideal for people with very oily skin or combination skin. I have to use it very sparingly. So I'm just dotting it all over my face and blending it. You can see it is blending really well and the finish is very matte, but it is giving me medium coverage, very nice medium coverage. Those who have oily skin really like it because it stays matte and it is a pretty long lasting formula. So I'm just building little bit coverage around my center of the face. Foundation is done. As you can see, my face looks pretty matte and it looks like I have a mask on because the coverage is really good and the formula is really matte. You can see there is no shine at all on my face. Now I'm quite happy with how my face is looking. The coverage is really nice. For concealer, I have the True Match concealer in the shade 7G Golden Amber. Now this particular shade is a very good match. It's not too light, it's not too pink. It's a pretty nice color, but the formula is very thin, so it doesn't really cover much. This is my second time using this one. First time only I realized that the formula is very thin, so I'm going to apply and leave it on for a little bit time so that it can dry and then the coverage can become a little higher than what it is right now. So I'm going to leave it here and we'll move on to the brows. I have the Brow Artist Xpert, but I think there is only one shade available. Okay, so I like the color of the brow pencil. It's pretty nice and it is looking very good and natural. I mean, it cannot look natural because we have done our brows and you can see the difference between the natural brow and the done up brow, but it's looking pretty nice and I like the pencil here. I have used 2 more products for brows from L'Oreal. I have used their palette, eyebrow palette, which was my favorite for many months, and then I've also used their pomade. Their pomade is also very nice, but it dried up pretty quickly. That is the challenge with brow pomades, they dry up really quickly. So I think the concealer has been sitting under my eyes for a really long time. I'm going to blend it quickly. So it definitely increased the coverage, because when I used it the last time, like the first time, there was no coverage at all. I had to go back for more. I applied more layers, and it is a really good concealer if you are looking for an everyday concealer. I have L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade 7D7W. Now the True Match range I think is more suitable for dry skin types. I did not want to buy product, that's why I did not take the True Match foundation, and I'm using the one I have. So I'm not going to apply powder all over my face, just on the areas where I get sweaty. This powder, I remember loving this powder so much few years ago. I had a different shade I think back then, but I think this shade is pretty good for me. It might look light in the pan, but it looks pretty nice on the skin. I really like this particular product, this particular powder. It is very fine, and it will give you very light coverage, and it's very good to carry around. Here is your powder, here is your mirror, and there is a sponge. Packaging looks a bit bulky, but it is pretty travel friendly. Next, I'm going to bronze my face. I do not have a bronzer from L'Oreal. The only bronzer they have comes in only one shade, and which won't be suitable for my skin tone. It would not even have shown up on me. It is more suitable for people with who are NC35 and below. For me, this one works better. This is from Lottie, London. Next up is blush, and I personally really like the newly launched blushes by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Le Bar, a blush in the shade Be Fierce. But it is a matte shade and it looks really beautiful on the skin. Especially if you have like skin tone similar to mine. This is not like an extremely pigmented blotchy powder. This is slightly sheer, and my hair has been so frizzy. I'm so tired of managing them. No matter how much cream I apply, I have been using silicone free hair serums for such a long time, but I really think that I have to go back to something with silicone. I have a serum from TG Bedhead. I think I'm going to use it, or something else, because my hair has been misbehaving so much. I think it's because of the monsoon, the humidity in the air, but I have been really struggling with my hair. I just keep them tied up in a bun whole day long, but it's a struggle, to be honest. I really like this one, and this range has 3 shades. This one more shade is there which is very light, would be suitable for NC35 and below, and there is one more shade and it has shimmers. I'm going to use that shade sometime. Now I think the face makeup is almost done, and we should move on to the eye makeup, and I have the La Petite palette from L'Oreal. So this is a mini eyeshadow palette. So all the shades have either shimmers or they are metallic, except this one, the lower one. This is like a cool tone brown, very dark brown. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to apply it in the crease. So this is like an orange rust color, and it's a really good choice for the transition crease color. I'm going to take a smaller brush and the darkest shade from the palette, and I'm going to place it on the outer V. So this color is not very pigmented, so I have to go multiple times to get this much intensity. So yeah, we are going to leave it here. Next I'm going to take this plum color, applying it all over my lids. Going back to that orange like terracotta color and blending my crease nicely. For eyeliner, I have a L'Oreal matte signature eyeliner in the shade black and brown. So I'm going to use the brown one today. I'm not sure how good this idea is, because my eyelids are already dark. Brown one is very subtle. I remember loving brown eyeliners when I used to work, when I used to go office, because brown eyeliners look really subtle. I think it's looking pretty nice. It has added a bit of sharpness, but it's not too intense. I think it's looking really good. I'm going to use Le Bar, a blush highlighter in the shade Be Brave. It is a pretty nice champagne gold color. I have applied a very little bit of the highlighter. I did not want too much going on. Next I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara, but before that I'm going to set my face with the makeup fixing spray. This is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This is a makeup extender. So as you can see, the face looks pretty less matte than how it looked earlier. I think it's looking pretty nice. What's wrong with this one strand of hair? When you have baby hair and your hair is frizzy, um, I don't know. Okay, just ignore that hair strand. So I think my face is looking pretty nice now. It's feeling much more hydrated because the foundation is pretty drying. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply Lash Paradise mascara. So this formula is nice, the mascara, but taking it off is such a pain. I tell you, it doesn't come off easily even if you use a cleanser like an oil based cleanser. So this mascara gives you volume and it gives you curls. My lashes are really straight and they hardly stay curled, but this one keeps them curled for a really long time, and it stays on for whole day long, which can be a bit painful when you're trying to remove it at the end of the day. And lastly, I'm going to apply the lipstick from their the Rouge liquid lipsticks collection. This is in the shade I Explore. You might have already seen this shade in my top 10 brown lipsticks. So this is the finished makeup look and I really like how it has turned out. This is the second time I'm filming it. As I told you in the beginning, the first time the clip had no audio and this time I'm hoping that audio is much better. I've switched off the AC. I'm struggling with the mic. I just do not want to buy a mic off Amazon without actually testing it because mics are expensive. The one that I'm thinking of buying is almost 12,000 rupees. I would really love to go to the store and see if it suits the requirement I have, because mic plays an important role. I'm sure you guys know the audio plays an important role. We have finished the makeup look. Let's quickly talk about the products that I like, the products that I did not like. To be honest, in this video, there are very few dislikes. Let's start from the primer. The primer is smoothing. It will give you a very nice smooth base, which is good for people with oily skin or textured skin. I do not use smoothing or silicone based primer because my skin is very dry. I use generally hydrating primers, but it's a really good product. It's a cult favorite. It's been there for years. Then the Pro Matte foundation is not ideal for my skin type. It again is suitable for oily skin type because it's a matte foundation. It's a long wearing foundation, but I made it work by prepping my skin nicely before doing my makeup. I really like the powder, the True Match powder. I love this blush. This blush is beautiful. Even the eyeshadow palette is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting much from the palette because L'Oreal eyeshadow palettes are not that great, to be honest. I mean, at least I never had a really good experience with the palettes. I used to love L'Oreal eyeshadow that used to come in the pot. I used to love those shadows, but I have not tried any eyeshadow palette from this brand in the recent times. Then I really like the eyebrow pencil. The color is pretty nice, pretty dark for me, and the lip color is a winner because it's a very nice lip color. The setting spray, again, it's not a mattifying spray, but it's not a dewy spray either, so it has brought back some moisture to my skin, but it hasn't made it dewy at all. So yeah, and the mascara has a pro and a con. It's amazing for keeping your lashes curled. It amazingly adds so much volume, but again, taking it off is such a pain. It just doesn't come off quickly. Yeah, that was about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this full face of L'Oreal makeup. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Till then, bye.